What's going on? What's going on, fellas? It's your boy KD. Let's get right into the video, man. So today we're gonna talk about 4 things you should never do in front of a woman. All right, I've actually made a video similar to this 2 weeks ago, kind of when I first got started with this YouTube thing. Now, some of you guys are gonna have some different opinions on this. And what I like to say about most things in life is it's not about opinions, man. All right, sometimes it's not about what you think. Most times it's about facts. All right, it's about results. A lot of guys got different opinions about how to treat women and what to say to women and how to act around women. But my question is always, what results are you getting? All right, what results are you getting? So let's get right into the 4 things you should never do around a woman, because these four things are going to either turn a woman off, make her lose attraction for you. Inevitably, as a result, she might leave you, she might cheat on you, she might start disrespecting you, she might start to test you more. There's several results from this, all right? So obviously my channel, we talk about being a top tier man. We talking about having more success in life and business, in your finances, in your health, fitness, and especially with women. All right, so like I said, these are the 4 things you should never ever do around women. Let's get right into it, fellas. So number 1, the first thing you should never do when you with a woman, especially if you with a woman that you want and you trying to get as your girlfriend or your wife, you should never ever complain around a woman. Now, like I said, there's going to be some guys who got different opinions about this, but hear me out, fellas. When you complain around women, all right, what that shows to her is that you don't have the capability to handle your own problems. All right, and some guys may say, well, why can't I just be myself around my woman and tell her how I feel about things? I am not against you expressing yourself genuinely around a female. I'm never against this. Like I always say, as a man, you should have enough confidence in yourself to be able to genuinely and openly express yourself around a female. You should never try to be like this over masculine Terminator type dude to where you can't have emotions around women. But as a man, there's something called EQ, emotional intelligence. So when you're having a bad day or you're in a stressful state or you're going through a lot, one of the last things you should do is complain around your woman. Now, let me be precise when I talk about this. If your woman calls you, or let's say you get home from a long day, and then you got like some down look on your face, and your woman says, "Hey babe, you okay? I see you looking a little sad." What you can do is you can say, "Yeah, I just had a long day, probably need to get some rest. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, cool down a little bit." What you told her is that you had a long day, you probably had something bad or stressful happen that day, and you just need to chill, man, and relax. And more times than not, she's going to come nurture you if she's a nurturing woman. She's going to come make you feel better, because that's what good women do. Now, what you don't want to do, fellas, is you don't want to, let me give you the scenario again. Hey, babe, I see you had a long, hey, babe, I see you had a long day. You kind of stressed. Are you okay? Yeah, man, I was at work today, and my boss, he was complaining, bitching at me because I did this, and I just had a long day, man, and I lost a deal, and yeah, man, I just hate my job, man. It's just hard for me. Fellas, if you want your woman to dry up, go ahead and do that second scenario, man. All right, I'm telling you, fellas, look, I have actually made this mistake in the past. I don't do it anymore, of course not. And when I did make this mistake, I didn't do it a lot. But I've had times where my woman, being a nurturing good woman, being a caring, supportive woman, asked me how my day was, or asked me what was wrong with me or what I'm going through, and I just splatter my feelings all out on the table. All right, guys. There is something that Justin Wilder says. I don't know if you guys know who Justin Wilder is, one of my mentors. He says that you should be the rock or the mountain that your wife or your girl or your significant partner, that her waves crash into. Okay, you cannot be the water. Women are like water, or women should be like water. Men should be like rocks. All right, we should be sturdy, we should be stern, we should be firm. All right, women, they flow everywhere, bro. One day they mad, one day they not. One day they complaining, one day they happy. One day they up, one day they down. As a man, you are going to go through a lot. And that's the beauty about being a man. You know, sometimes it's very, very hard, but that's actually a gift. Sometimes you're going to be stressed. Most times, if you're on your grind and you're on your purpose, you're going to be stressed. But you should never complain to your woman. That's what your brothers are for. That's what your homies are for. That's what your friends are for. Your male friends are for. You can complain to them. I tell guys all the time, complain to your homeboys. I don't ever recommend going to a therapist, but complain to your homeboys. Because your homeboys, like I said before, are logical. They're very logical. So if you tell your homeboy, man, you got the whole spiel, yeah, man, I had a long day or whatever, your homeboy is not going to lose attraction for you. Your homeboy is he's going to understand, and he's going to cope with you and kind of tell you his problems too, and y'all going to figure something out. Or he going to be like, hey, man up, man. Let's go have a drink. Let's go to the gym, man. Let's go burn it off. All right, your woman is too emotional to handle your emotions like that. That's not what your woman is for. Your woman is for a lot of things. To nurture you, to care about you, to support you, all right, to be loving, submissive, feminine. But she is not there to handle your man problems. That's not what women are for. Too many of you guys want to be your woman's best friend, which is okay. But there's a limit to the best friend stuff. When it comes to your woman, yeah, y'all can do a lot of stuff. Y'all got a lot of stuff in common. Y'all like to go hiking together or whatever the case may be. I don't know your situation, but your woman is not there to handle your problems, bro. She doesn't want to. All right, and some of you guys are with kind of like strong masculine women, and I don't want to really say masculine, but just strong women. And you think just because she can handle her own problems that she can handle yours. Maybe she can, but she doesn't want to. The most masculine women truly desire a man who can handle his own stuff, handle his own problems, handle his own trials. Now, I'm not saying you can't express yourself to your girl, but don't complain. There's a difference between being expressing yourself and being open and genuine and complaining, guys. There's a fine line between the two. All right, so don't complain to your woman. All right, let's get into the next thing. Second thing you should never do in front of a woman. This is a mistake that I made once in my life. I remember this distinct moment. I made this mistake once in my life. And like I said, some of you guys gonna disagree, but I'm all about results. Tell me how this working for you if you do this. But you should never cry in front of a woman. All right? Fellas, you don't know how weak you look in front of a woman when you cry. And this is why I'm telling you this, all right? This is not just my opinion. One, I've learned this from experience. And two, I have never met a woman that I asked genuinely, if you caught your man crying about something, I'm talking about boo-hooing, would you lose respect for him? 100% of the women that I spoke to about this all said yes. They even said, yeah, I might feel bad, I might understand, but I just can't look at him the same after I catch him crying.
Studies that have confirmed this too. Women lose respect for men after they see them cry.
All right. Fellas, there are things that women can do, like cry and complain and mope around and be sad and be all emotional, but there's some things that they can't do. All right. There's some things that are not attractive or appropriate for women to do. Just like you, fellas, we live in a day and age in the world today where everybody think men and women are the same. No, they're not. Men have roles, women have roles. Men have certain things about them that makes them attractive and unattractive. Same thing goes for women. So fellas, don't cry in front of your woman. Be strong in front of your woman. If you gotta go in another room or go outside on the patio and go boo-hoo, then come back in, wipe everything off like nothing going wrong. And I'm not saying you can't have problems. You're gonna have problems, and your woman knows that. This is life. Life is full of problems. But don't cry in front of women, bro. It makes you look weak. And even if you don't think it makes you look weak, your woman is not going to look at you the same. It is going to turn her off. I'm going to keep it G with y'all. I don't care what you say. It is going to turn her off 100%. She may not leave you. You know what I'm saying? She may not start disrespecting you about this because she may be just a sweet woman that cares. But it's still going to turn her off, fellas. 100%. Ask any woman. And some women may lie and be like, oh no, I want a man who shows his feminine emotional side. Yes, you can do that. You can show your emotions. That is totally fine, but do not cry in front of women, guys. It's not what's up. And you shouldn't even want to cry in front of women, bro. You want women to cry in front of you because I'm telling you, it's going to make you look weak. Some of y'all like, well, I don't care. I don't care if I look weak in front of her. She loved me. Bro, women are not the same as men. When a man says, I love you, he is saying that because he actually loves you. All right? I know when you tell your girl, your woman that you love her, it's because you love her. And even if you had a bad day, even if she didn't do what you want, even if she tripping, you still love her. Women are not the same. Women live in the world of emotion, fellas. Emotion. Motion, like water, fellas. They up and they down. You ever heard your girl one day, you do something wrong, and like early that morning, she like, oh, I love you so much. You're the best man I ever had. And then later on that day, you know, you don't want to do what she say. You don't want to go to Chick-fil-A. Instead, you want to go to Popeyes. And now she hates you. I hate you. You ain't. You know what I mean? Like, that's how women are, bro. And you thinking like, man, this morning you told me you love me. You told me I was the best man you ever had. She like, nah, you ain't nothing. I hate you. That's how women are, fellas. Women live in their emotions. Now, I'm going to talk about how to handle this on another video about women being their emotions and how to get them back to that sweet place. Because that's something some of you guys are not good at. Y'all not good at changing your girl's mood at instant. All right, I got some game for y'all on another video. You got to change your woman's mood like that. And I'm going to show y'all how to do that on another video. But fellas, don't cry in front of your woman. All right, let's move on to the next thing. All right, number three. Number three thing you should never do in front of women is be lazy. All right, fellas. Now, I know it's going to be times where you work hard, you know, and you just want to hang out and chill. And women don't understand this because she'll see your grind. She see you hustling. And she understands you're a human. You need to chill sometimes. But don't be lazy in front of women, fellas. Women love men with ambition. Women love go-getters. As much as some women may lie to you and tell you that they don't, even if they accept you if you're not a go-getter. You know, at the end of the day, women love go-getters. They love ambitious men. They want men who won't rest until they get what they want. Women love that. That's probably one of the best traits about a man that a woman is attracted to. Because you can be an ugly dude. You can be a short, fat, ugly dude. Now, I'm not recommending you stay fat. You need to get in shape. Like, if you're short, you ain't got nothing to do with it. Sometimes if you're ugly, you can't do nothing about it. But if you're ambitious, you can get away with a lot of stuff, fellas. A lot of stuff. Like, when I was young, when I was like 21, 22, I used to get a lot of women, bro. I'm talking about women that had they life together. I'm talking about doctors. I kid you not, dude. Doctors, lawyers, accountants, like women that got their stuff together. But I was 21 and broke, dead broke. But I could still get them because I was ambitious and they saw my potential. So they didn't care about my age. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't care that I didn't have nothing because in the back of their head, they're like, I know he gonna get it one day. He's only 21, you know, but I know he gonna get it one day because he got ambition. Women love ambition. Women admire ambition. I get women that I've dealt with in my past. Y'all know I ain't dating right now. You know, I ain't doing that. I'm on my grizzy. But I've dated women that, like, when they see me working, they see me grinding, they see me getting up early every morning, they see me hustling, getting it, bro, getting it. They just stare at me like, and I'm like, what you looking at? She's like, I'm just amazed by you. You're like Superman, you know? I just admire you so much. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I'm just getting it. Like, it's normal for me. It's my life. But they just like, I just admire you so much. Like, I'm proud of you, but you just inspire me so much. Like, you want your woman to be inspired by you. That's how the respect comes. All right, a lot of you guys be trying to get your woman to respect you and trying to force her to respect you, and they get mad when she don't. Be ambitious. I guarantee you, your woman is going to respect you. There's a lot of flaws. Everybody got flaws. I got flaws too. I am not perfect by any regards or in any regards by any means. But a woman will look past a lot of your flaws if you're ambitious. She's going to be like, well, he ain't got this. Yeah, I mean, he ain't the strongest guy in the world, you know, and he ain't rich. But damn, he work hard. I love that. Like, women, because it gives them comfort. It gives them security. Even if they don't even know what direction you're moving in, and you may not know where you're going. You may not know your end goal. You may not know the plan. But if you're moving forward 100% like a locomotive towards something, she's going to be inspired by you. She's going to respect you. She's going to admire you. And that's where the love comes. It is really hard for a woman to love you if she doesn't respect you. And that's the dead honest truth. All right. Number 4, and the last thing you should never do around women, fellas, is brag about your success and your achievements. And for one, I think if you are really doing it and you're really getting it, you shouldn't have to brag. People just gonna see it. It's gonna be all over. It's gonna be in your eyes. Like I said, the eyes are the key to the heart and the soul. It's gonna be like, I can tell in a man's eyes if, I can't tell if you're successful by your eyes, but I can tell if you're driven. I can tell if you want it. I can tell if you're serious. I can tell if you're lying. Just look in somebody's eyes. Like, women can look in your eyes and tell that you getting it. Maybe you're not fully successful yet, you know, and you don't have everything you want, but they can look in your eyes. It'll be all over your whole demeanor when you're moving in the right direction and you're achieving things, because you're going to be more confident. You're going to be more spontaneous. You're going to be, not spontaneous, but you're going to be more excited about life. All right, like women and people can see this, so you don't have to brag about the stuff that you're doing. People are going to see the fruits of your labor. They're going to see your results. All right, so don't brag about your success. And also, it's a turn off. Like, women hate tryhards. Like, I know you think if you brag in front of a woman, you flash your money, you know, you stunting in the whip and stuff. Yeah, sometimes that may work, but that may only work for low tier women. Only low tier, low class women get excited about a dude bragging and showing off. Real women, yes, they want an ambitious man, and most times they want a man with some money, and most time they want a man that's doing his thing, but they don't want all that extra stuff, bro. Just be you. If you just be you, you're going to be way more attractive to women. Your results are going to speak for themselves. You ain't got to tell her all the accomplishments you done and you bragging about it like you don't got to do this, fellas. You don't have to. Because it's going to be all over you. She's going to know just by how you move and the results that's coming in. Just check the bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like, the results speak for themselves. So you ain't really got to say much, bro. Like, when I'm around women and I'm with them physically, I don't even talk much, G. I don't talk much. I don't say too much. Like, I have good conversation. I make them laugh. I play with them. I'm a fun guy. But I don't brag about my success because it shows. It shows by itself. You don't have to brag. Because like I said, it's a turn off to women because she think that you just trying to impress her. You will impress her by you. The success will show on your body. It will show in how you carry yourself. It will show in how you dress and how you operate and how you move. So you don't have to brag. Good women, good quality women, they hate show-offs, bro. I'm telling you, G, it's real stuff. Like I said, low-tier women like Thoughts, bro, like they love it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they want you for at the end of the day. Most of them are gold diggers. But real women, but like I said, I'm going to say my point again. That does not mean that they don't want a man that got his stuff together. That does not mean they don't want a man who's ambitious and who handling his business. But they don't want a try hard, some dude that brag all the time, and every time she talked to him, he talk about how much money he made that day and what he did that day. Bro, you ain't got to tell her how much money you made. Just spend the money. When y'all go out, drop the card on the table like it's nothing. Just you know what you can do. I tell you a trick. What you can do, and I did this before. This will turn a woman on when you're on a date. When you're on a date with a woman and the server come by, just give the server your card before you order. Just say, hey, hold that. You know, and whatever we get, just charge it to it, so you ain't got to come back and run back and forth. We ain't got to tell you we need to check. You just hold on to that. And she gonna be like, oh. She probably not even gonna try to blow the bag and order everything. She's just gonna be so impressed, she might skip the dinner and y'all might go straight home. You know what I'm saying? You can have dinner in bed, G. I'm just saying, man, it's real stuff. So yeah, bro, don't brag in front of women, dog. It's a turn off to them. They don't like it. Bro, look, like I told y'all, bro, Real stuff. I know it's a lot of guys, a lot of these dating coaches on here, like they be talking all this, trying to tell you how to get women, trying to all these tricks and games and, you know, all this stuff. They try strategies and all this stuff, bro. I'm gonna keep it G. All right, I've been with a lot of women, bro. Like I got the receipts to prove it. I've been with a lot of women. I've been with, like I said, I've been with a lot of different women, good women, bad women, all different types of women. I got the receipts to prove it. A lot of this stuff I tell y'all what not to do is because I did it. I've seen other guys do it, and I've seen the results from it. All right, the stuff that doesn't work, I'm gonna tell you it don't work. The stuff that do work, I'm gonna tell you it do work. You know, I'm like, I spit game. Like, I got a mouthpiece, but I'm not on here trying to, you know, give you all these stupid strategies. You know, like you ain't got time for games, bro. Like, if you want some, like I said, some low-tier woman, yeah, bro, go ahead and play all these little games these dudes be trying to spit to y'all. But if you want a high-quality woman, bro, like a woman that you're going to be proud to show off, that's going to respect you, that's not going to test you every day, you know, that's going to be loving, that's not going to try to hold back, like, sex and stuff from you and all that stuff, bro. I'm telling you, G, pay attention, all right? So these are the things, like I said, never to do in front of women. It's going to turn them off. They're going to lose respect for you. Some women may go as far as cheating on you if you do this type of stuff. A lot of guys be wondering why, like, they were in love and stuff, and all this stuff happened, everything was good, and they girl say she loved them, but she still cheated. Fellas, you got to check yourself, man. All right, women are very emotional. They move on their emotions only. All right, they're not logical creatures. Some of them got a little bit of logic, but most of them don't have any. All right, so you got to check yourself when women start acting up and doing crazy stuff. Now, they got to take responsibility too, but like I said, you the man, you the leader. It starts with you. It starts with you. Always take full responsibility for everything that happens, good or bad, in your life, all right? It's your boy, KD. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I know y'all see me, man, in my do-rag today. You know, it's late, man. It's late. It's probably almost 1 a.m. But like I said, y'all know, man, I got to get the video in every single day. I can't miss a beat. I promise y'all every single day. And I'm going to keep that promise, all right, as long as YouTube is up and running, G. All right, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. All you guys, if you haven't liked the video, please help your boy out. Like the video. Thanks for watching again, man. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys' support. I only been back on YouTube for about a couple weeks now, and it's been great, man. It's been amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting a lot of supports. I appreciate you guys' comments, man. Especially and even all the people who be jumping on my comments hating too, man. I appreciate you guys too, because y'all helping me out with the algorithm. So keep it up, man. I appreciate it. But anyway, man, y'all, thanks for watching, man. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing. If I missed anything, stuff that you shouldn't do in front of women, drop your comments, fellas. Drop the comments. I love reading y'all comments. I know I don't reply to all of them, because on some of the videos it's a lot of them, and I just don't have time to reply to every single comment. It's like texting 100 people. But you know, the funny ones, you know, the cool comments, the ones I think are interesting, I do reply to them. But I do appreciate you guys' comments, because y'all give me more ideas for videos. Y'all tell me what y'all want to hear and don't want to hear. I love it, man. So like I said, I appreciate you guys. I love y'all, man. It's your boy, KD. We out of here, baby.